Hey guys, welcome to a very special Halloween episode of Tips by TurtleDude. And today I'm going to show you this really awesome makeup effect that I've been working on. And this makeup effect, it's inspired by the show Supernatural, which I'm a huge fan of. And basically on the show, when an angel comes along and they kill a demon, they do it by placing their hand on their head, and there's light and everything, and the demon's body is left with their eyes literally burned out. So I wanted to kind of figure out a way to make that effect without using CGI and everything, so I came up with a way to do that with makeup. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm going to get started by telling you what you need. The first thing you'll need is this black material. This is pretty much the key element to this, and this type that I'm using, I think they call it travel knit, but I'm not sure. It cost me $1.49 for all this material, and you really won't need that much. But basically the reason why I'm using this is because this is going to go over your eye, but you can also see through it when it's applied, so you're not completely blind when you have this effect on. So you'll want to use material like that. You probably get away with larger mesh material if you're just doing this for Halloween or whatever. That might even show up on camera very well also, but I like this material. It's black, as you see, and you can't really see through it from a distance, but if it's up on your eye, you can see through it pretty good. I'm going to be using fake eyelash glue. You can probably use spirit gum or Prozade or whatever, but none of the Halloween stores around here, like Walmart or whatever, none of them are handling spirit gum right now. And so this was the easiest thing for me to get my hands on. It was cheap. It was $1 for 2 of these, and I think it actually will help with removal later. When I was testing this effect out, it seemed to remove pretty easily once you want it removed, but it stays on as long as you want it. I'm going to be using liquid latex. You can probably do the alternative with school glue and tissue, but I'm going to be using latex for this, and I'll be using tissue also with it. But if you want to use the school glue and tissue, it'll probably work also, but I'm going to be using this. Just be careful around the eyes. This does have fumes. I like to set a small fan to the side to help kind of blow that away and help it dry, just for safety. But be careful around the eyes with this. You also need miscellaneous makeup. Just a makeup kit. Show you. I got this. Got mostly the reds and stuff that I'll be using, and various makeup supplies, brushes, sponges. I sometimes, and I don't know which one I want to use in this video yet, but I sometimes like to use this kind of makeup for burns and stuff. It's a color lip palette, but it has some nice red and flesh tones in there for burned or exposed flesh. I like to use that sometimes too. It turns out really good. But basically, that's you also need scissors. You'll always need scissors for almost everything, so keep those in handy. All right, so basically those are your supplies. So let's get started. You'll start by cutting a small circle of material just slightly larger than your eye socket. Now you can use your adhesive and spread that around your eye, but be careful not to get it too close to your actual eyeball. Then apply the black fabric over your eye try to leave it loose enough over your eyes so you can blink easily. If you have long eyelashes, it might feel weird at first, but you'll get used to it after a while. Once that is on, now you can apply the liquid latex. Do this a little bit at a time and cover the area around your eye. Be sure to leave the space over your eye clear so you can see through it, and this part will be the blackout portion of your eye. You want to apply several layers of the liquid latex and let them dry a little bit in between. Now apply a little bit more liquid latex so you can apply some tissue paper. Then apply a couple layers of latex over the tissue paper, and just keep applying layers of latex till you're happy with how it looks. Once you have that, then let it dry for several minutes. Once the latex is dried, it's time to start coloring it. I started with my color palette using the red, and afterwards I switched to the lip color palette to put some darker red tones. Now you can apply some black to it to give the charred flesh look. I also put some more red tones over it because I put on a little too much black. To finish it off, I used one of the lighter tones around the charred area to look like first and second degree burns. Alright guys, that's about it for this episode. You can probably see clear here how it turned out. I really like how this effect works and everything. It's also, you can do this in multiple ways. I mean, you can, I got the burned flesh kind of big and the eye part small. You can have more black showing and less burned. You can do more burned and extended out however you want. You just kind of play with it and change it up depending on your needs and everything, and it should work. Just be careful working around the eye Make sure it's a little loose so that you can blink, and make sure you can close your eye completely. Otherwise, your eyes might dry out. It's not that uncomfortable to wear after you get used to it. So I think the first time I did this, I had it on for like 5 hours before I took it off. Take extra effort to blink ever so often to make sure my eyes didn't dry out. It's also pretty easy to take off. I'm going to try to do that for you. At least it was the first time. So, yeah. Yeah, see? It was pretty easy to take off. And if you store it right, you might be able to reuse it again. I don't know. I've never tried, but it was pretty easy to take off and doesn't leave a whole lot of liquid latex around my eyes, just a little bit outside here. But that's basically all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe and share this with your friends so they can see it too. And when I posted the picture of my first test on Facebook, it got quite a bit of response. So I'm hoping this video does also. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.